What's up guys, JayFerGaming here and welcome back to my Manchester United career. Just apologies if I sound a bit off, I've been ill the last few days and haven't been able to post videos, so yeah, the episode returns and there's a message saying I'm the right man for the job. So Man United board are happy with my performance so far. We are in the top 4, which is the aim for the first season. We don't have the strongest squad, but I have brought in a few players, as Raphael is still complaining about the weather. So I don't know if I should sell him in the future if he's going to be complaining like that. But the first game of this episode is at home to Hull even. And you've really got to say it's a bit of a banker. But I am going back on something I said at the start of this career. I'm actually going to bring Chris Smalling back. I said at the start that I was going to sell him, he didn't go, and I just thought for this game, yeah, I'm going to give him a go. Him, Jones at the back, they're both English, they've got a bit of a partnership going, so let's see what he's really like. Blynn's also coming in for a bit of a rare game to see what he's like. But yeah, definitely need 3 points from this to maintain my charge for the top 4. But Hull have got some pretty good players. They've got like Jelavic, Ben Arfa, Ramirez to name a few, and yeah, first shot there wasn't that dangerous, but they've got some pretty good players. But the first main opportunity went to me. Rooney, a save from Lindegaard, who I sold for 5 million, and he just tipped it out to Van Persie. It was pretty much a tap-in. Easy goal for him, and Van Persie, he's just suddenly turned into a great striker once again. I think for like the first 6 or 7 games, he was pretty much useless up front, and I couldn't get anything going with him, but I think that's 6 goals he's got now. Yeah, there we go, confirmation, and he really is on top form. He must have like 6 goals in 4 games. But yeah, he's combining really well with Rooney here. We're through once again, and I can't believe he missed that. He went with the outside of the boot. He could have just easily slotted it in with his left foot, but I guess he didn't have the confidence to do that. But he should do, he's our top scorer so far. But Hull had the odd opportunity, as you can see here. Diarmi's just powering through the defence, and what the hell is this defending? I think that was Raphael that kind of like dived out the way, and Abel Hernandez, Hull's most expensive purchase for about 10 million, slots it home. There's a pretty easy finish, I helped him out so much, the defending is horrendous. Yeah, I think that's Raphael, oh no it's not, number 7. That's Di Maria, what's he doing back there? Sorry Raphael, but that was horrendous defending. Di Maria keeps defending and just messing things up. I need to keep him up front, but this is a fantastic passing move. What a goal that is. That is one of the best goals I've scored in this career so far. I think it was Rooney, Van Persie and Blind involved there. See the replay, it's fantastic finish there. And the chip through ball from Blind was just inch perfect, and Lindegaard's disgusted with himself. He really should have saved that. He kind of dived out the way of the ball. But 7 goals, Van Persie. He's having a great comeback after a slow start to the season. But Hull had another opportunity here. It's a great team move. Chip through ball once again, and Gaston Ramirez, what are you doing missing that? Just didn't have the finish like Van Persie. But the game ended 2-1. We were a bit lucky to get the win there, but I'll take it. Couple of Van Persie goals, and we move on with 3 points. So yeah, Scout's been scouting the youth players and there's nothing much there. But Michael Carrick wants to leave. He has played a couple of big games this season, but I've got so many defensive midfielders that I think it's best that I get rid of him. So for the next game, Chris Smalling, after a pretty positive debut, will be playing a second match. He's kind of proving himself to me. I want to see if he's actually pretty good. Looks like Blynn's actually gone up in rating after that. Good game he played against Hull. And Valencia's going to come in on the right. We're going to give Di Maria a run on the left. Pogba, defensive mid. Raphael. I'm actually going to give John Stones his debut. He hasn't played yet, apart from the Capital One Cup game that same. So it'll be interesting to see how he does. He is a centre-back by trade, but in real life he's been playing a few games of right-back. So we'll see how he performs. And yeah, Southampton, they're an interesting team really. They're obviously performing really well in real life. I don't know what that defending is right there, bit of a mix-up. They're second in the league in real life. But everyone expected them to struggle, and it looks like the same on FIFA because they're actually, I think, about 18th in this career. As Valencia has a chance there, smashes it high and wide. But yeah, a lot of new players, and they're actually doing really well. They have a strong team. But Van Persie hits the bar from a free kick, and look at this goalkeeping. I don't even know how the header went in. What is Forster doing? That's shocking. He kind of watches the ball go over him, and Fraser Forster's like, I'm sure he's like 6'7". He's huge. He could have easily got that. Really. Talk about next-gen keepers, that's horrendous. But yeah, Stones wanted to prove himself on his debut, and he kind of got a yellow card for this. Wiped out their player. I'm not sure who it was, but yeah, tenacious young player right there gets booked on his debut. Into the second half here, and it's another opportunity for Southampton. Pella came on at half time and passed it to Tadic, probably their two best players at the moment, but he couldn't finish it off. Same with Pella here, another opportunity, but the finishing just wasn't there for them. And yeah, I punished them in the end. You can see this break, it's all one-touch football. It's a great move, all the way through to Pogba. He's got the pace to power away from their defender. And yeah, I wanted to kill this game off, had to scumbag it. Sweaty goal, and Falcao gets a goal which will hopefully boost his confidence, because he hasn't been too great this season. At the moment I'm thinking I'm not going to renew his loan next season or buy him. He's going to be far too expensive, and to be fair, he hasn't been worth it so far. 6 million for a year's loan, not my thing. It's his third goal, he's doing okay, but it's a good performance there away to Southampton. They are a good team, and that could have been a tricky one. But 2 wins out of 2 so far in this episode, but disappointing news right here. Van Persie, who's in top form at the moment, is injured. So Falcao will be the replacement striker, as you can see for this game. Smalling gets another go, and it's a huge game against Liverpool. It's just epically huge. This could be a battle for top 4. But Ricky Lambert was up front with Sturridge. Them two had some good teamwork going on. I'm not sure where Balotelli is. He must have been letting off fireworks or something in his spare time. But here we are, Valencia. Valencia's a man for big games. That's really how I play him most of the time. But a double opportunity for Falcao. I can't believe he didn't score here. First opportunity, fair enough. Mignolet's a great save. But he kind of missed an open goal there. I know he was running backwards, but disappointed really. You can see how disappointed he is. But yeah, coming to the end of the first half, they broke on me here. I don't know why Jose Enrique is on the right in midfield. I think he's actually playing there for this game, so FIFA logic, don't know what's going on there. And it's a great finish there by Ricky Lambert. And looks like he's keeping Balotelli out of the team, but it's understandable with finishes like that. But surprisingly, you'll see here coming up, it's only his second goal of the season. So I'm going to presume he's been injured. But Jose Enrique, he was involved in loads of attacking moves. Lallana plays a 2 to Lambert. And that was pretty much from me losing them all at my own kickoff after their first goal. And the crowd are hating it. They're booing me so much. We're losing 2-0 at home to probably our biggest rivals. So yeah, Liverpool probably biggest rivals. Oh, just over Man City. I know the whole title thing. I think it's like 2019 in league titles. But in the second half, we had to come back. We really did. And there's some great play here from Pogba to Falcao, who's going to work around the defence to Di Maria, who just knocks it past their defender. That's what Di Maria is all about. He has been class this season. A little bit slow to start off, but that's what you like in a new foreign league. Nicely done. Really like that finish. Just flew past their defender and we're back in the game. That's the confidence we needed. And with Van Persie out, I decided to bring Cadlets on, who is coming on for his debut, apart from the Capital One Cup once again. But unbelievable last minute. Look at this. Deflected effort there. And how Draxler scored there, I will never know. It was like the tightest angle. I don't even know what I did to finish it off. So lucky there. You can see he just smashed it. He must have got the angle perfect. Hit off the post in the back of the net, and we've been let off the hook there. 2-2 after being 2-0 down. I will take that. A point on the board. And that's his third goal of the season. And there, crowd don't sound the happiest, but look at that. 2-0 down, Di Maria and Draxler score, and yeah, that'll do. Some players' contracts running out at the end of the season, so I decide to offer Keane, the centre-back, a new contract, and Wilson, who recently played one of his first games for Man United in real life, And yeah, I offered Lingard a contract there, but I kind of offered the wrong wage, so he will definitely not be accepting that. But yeah, I'll be looking to get a couple of players on a free in the summer. I think Khedira's contract's out, so he could be one to look for. But here we go, final game in this episode is away to Aston Villa, and this could be a very tricky one. Aston Villa are one of them teams that have a lot of pace and tend to hit you on the break. And especially against the better teams, they get the better results, you tend to find. But they've got a few good players. There's Cadlet's starting his first game for us, making his starting debut, and yeah, nearly scored as well. They had some dangerous players. Delph, Vyman, they were causing the most threats, and Delph, I'm thinking I could buy him for next season. He's a good young player, he's English. I want to keep like an English core to this team. Got the likes of Jones, Shaw, Rooney of course, and a few others, but not too many. And I don't know what this defending is in the second half. Sissoko's way too far forward, and Benteke slots it home. We're 1-0 down. We weren't playing the best in this game, but we had most of the play, and it's a solid finish there from Benteke. De Gea couldn't get down quick enough. And once again, it's a bit of surprise. Only second goal of the season, but we absolutely bombarded them here at the end of the game. And of all people to block that out, it was a certain goal. Tom Cleverley on loan from us. Another opportunity here, Barkley with one of his traditional long-range shots. Guzan, comfortable save there, but we're really showing we really need a goal. Another effort here from Barkley. Guzan's just saving them so much here, and disappointment on Rooney's face there. We have lost away to Aston Villa, not what we needed. So that's 7 points taken from the 4 games in this episode, and here's the league table. We're only 6 points behind Chelsea, which isn't too bad. Stoke are in second somehow. I don't even know how they're doing so well. We're equal on points with Arsenal, but they've played a game more. Everton 5th, Liverpool and Man City. The top 2 from last season are 7th and 8th, unbelievably. I can't even believe it. And the bottom's pretty realistic, just like real life. But 3rd place, we're doing well so far. 6 points off the top. Do we have an outside chance in the title? We'll see. But going through a squad report here, obviously slow it down if you want to see the stats and things in more detail. Raphael's gone up 2, Jones 1. You'd expect that from the younger players. Ogbonna, he's been a bit of a disappointment. He was good in his first few games, but he's looking a bit shaky. Pogba's gone up by 2, 85. What a signing he's been. Looking down the list, there'll be a few more going up. I'm surprised Draxler hasn't gone up. Obviously Barkley up 1, he's a good young player. Rooney, top scorer so far with 8 goals. I don't know how Falcao's gone up. He's been pretty poor this season. Januzaj, another great young player. Shaw, I'd expect him to go up. Cadlet's with 1 there. Gundogan, surprisingly haven't used him as much as I expected. He's been a bit of a backup player. Bakali, who's one of the biggest scorers on career apparently. Stones up by 2. Blind up by 1. That was after that great performance. I don't know how Smalling's gone up. Van Persie, 90 rated player. That's a great thing for our squad. Carrick's, I think, the only player to go down, but I'll be looking to offload him. Hernandez, wouldn't mind bringing him back for next season. Same with Zaha. Nick Powell could do. Got quite a few players out on loan, and quite a few of them are really impressive. I'm going to have a bit of a tough time next season. I'll probably have quite a big squad with all them coming back. But yeah, that's the end of episode 6. If you're enjoying this series and this video, please leave a like. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel for updates. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.